Welcome to the Go4 Vocational Skills Administrator's Guide. In this tutorial, we will walk you through how to use the tool step by step. Let's get started. How to log in. To log in, open your browser and go to Go4VocationalSkills.pl. Enter your email and password, then click Login. We will begin from the main dashboard, which is the primary screen you'll be working from. Every step in this tutorial will start from this point, ensuring you have a clear understanding of how to navigate the platform. How to create a user account, from backend. The end user may create an account in the system or have it done by the system administrator. The data required to create the account include a name and surname, an email address and a password. Starting from the main dashboard, select the group or profession for which you want to create an account from the menu on the left. In the upper right corner, click Add. Fill in the necessary details, email, first name, and surname. You can also add information about the date of birth, but it's not necessary. Set up a password for the user. Remember to write it down to pass it to the user along with their email. Next, select the appropriate group from the drop-down list. You can also assign the user to an organization. You will learn how to create an organization later in this tutorial. There are two types of users, administrator and regular user. If you want to make this user an administrator, you can do that by selecting the right option in the box, Role. The administrator has access to the administrator panel and is responsible for system configuration, while the user is the target recipient who will perform the competency test in order to assess the scope defined by the administrator. When you have filled in all the fields, click the Create button. Now you can see the created user on the list. If you want to edit the properties, simply select Edit. After changing the details, click Update. If you want to delete a user, select Delete and confirm your action. How to add an organization. The organization connects the target users of the system into groups in order to collectively present the results of competency tests. A member of a given organization affects the average grades obtained by its participants. An organization can be created, for example, for a class, a group of students with different categories of demographic characteristics. The ability to create organizations allows for the analysis of differences in the level of competence between students classified into individual subgroups. To add an organization, go to Organizations in the menu on the left, and click Add in the top right corner. Choose the users you want to assign to the organization, enter the organization's name, and select the type of chart. You may also select the group of professions, though it's optional since users from different professions can be assigned to the same organization. Once you've completed these steps, click Create. Now you can see the created organization on the list. From here, you can edit its properties or delete the organization. Deleting an organization does not remove any user accounts assigned to it. How to assign users to an organization. You can assign a user to an organization using one of two options. In the first option, select the group from the menu, find the user, and click Edit. In the Organization box, select the appropriate organization and click Update. Alternatively, you can choose Organizations from the menu, find the organization and click Edit. Next, Select the user you want to add in the Users box and click Update. How to select users in a given organization. To view users in a specific organization, select the group from the menu on the left. On the main page, choose the organization from the Organization box, then click Filter. You will now see participants from your selected profession and organization below. How to assign tests to single, multiple users. A test is a set of questions generated for a specific user. The user performs a test to verify the levels of their various competencies. Based on the results of the competence level assessment, the users can assess themselves against the background of various positions defined in the system. To assign a test, first select the appropriate group from the menu. Choose one or more users, then select Assign Test from the options below and click Apply. Set the dates for the test and click Assign. You will now see that the test has been successfully assigned. To see assigned tests, navigate to the Test section in the menu. In this menu, you can see a list of assigned tests along with the dates they are active. The Status column shows whether the user has already completed their test. To edit the properties of an assigned test, select Edit. You can then modify the assigned profession or the availability dates. After making your changes, click Update. How to search for a user in the user database. To search for a user, select the appropriate group from the menu and use the search bar to find the user. You can search the user by their email, name or surname. How to add a new group, profession. The group is the basic element of the entire system configuration. Changing the group changes other configuration elements, such as positions, competencies or tests. To add a new group, go to Groups in the left-hand menu. In the upper right corner, click Add. Then name the group, for example, Hotel Industry Technician, and click Create. Now you can see the created group on the list. How to add a new speciality, job position. Specialities inform about a specific position in a given industry. Specialties are related to competencies. To add a new specialty, first select the appropriate group from the menu. Then, go to Specialties in the left-hand menu. In the top right corner, click Add. Enter the specialty name, and click Create. Now you can see the created speciality on the list. Add a new competency in the new group. Competencies illustrate the area of knowledge, skills and attitudes in a specific scope. The target user is checked under various competencies and reaches a certain level for each of them. The levels are used to assess the user's competence level against the background of the requirements for various positions. To add a new competency, select the group from the menu, then go to Competencies. Click Add in the top right corner. Fill in the competency name. Levels are set based on the score obtained by the user. Therefore, They should be related to the points that the participant can receive within this competency. In the case of questions concerning a competency, the average of points is calculated. For each competency, you can assign up to 20 sets of questions. In each set, you can specify how many questions will be randomly selected for the user's test. You can set different values for each set. For example, if in set 1 you set the value to 2 and in set 2 to 1, a total of 3 questions will be included in the user test. After entering the parameters, click Save Competency. Now you can see the created competency on the list. How to add a new question to the new competency. To add a new question, select the group from the menu. Then go to Competencies and choose the relevant competency. Next to the chosen set, select and type of question, select Add. Enter your question in this field. Below, you can deactivate the question if you select this option. The question will not be included in the test. Enter your answers in the boxes below. One box should contain one of the possible answers. You can assign values to each answer, 0 for wrong answers and 1 for correct. After clicking Create, you can see a new question being created in the selected set. From this point you can edit it or delete. In the presented way you can create a scored closed-ended question. Now you will see how to create a closed-ended question concerning a competency. To do this, next to the chosen set, select and type of question, select Add. Enter your question and answers. Now you can assign values 1 to 4 to each answer, defining which answer represents the highest level of competence and which one represents the lowest. After clicking Create, you can see a new question being created in the selected set. How to edit a question, answers, points, text of the question. To edit a question, select the group from the left-hand menu, go to Competencies, and find the relevant competency. Click Edit next to the question you want to change. Now you can edit your question. Remember that you can also change the text formatting. You can also edit your answers or simply change the correct answer by changing values. After making all changes, click Update at the bottom. This way your question has been edited. How to edit a competency profile, expert opinions regarding competencies for a given job position, how to change competency requirements for a job position. Expert assessments determine the level of competence within a specific position that should be obtained by the user in order to meet the requirements for a given position. To modify competency requirements, select the group from the left-hand menu. As you can see on a video, you can view competencies and specialties for selected groups. Go to Expert Opinions in the menu to edit values for each of the competency. Values are associated with levels of each competency. Define the minimum level, 1 to 4, for each competency that a user must demonstrate to perform a function in the indicated specialty. Click Save. How to display results of a user, simple and advanced view. For this option to be available, the participant must first complete their test. To view a user's results, select the group from the left-hand menu, go to Tests, and choose either the overall summary or the detailed view. Overall view at the top, you can download the test results in PDF format. Below you will see the overall test results. The graph shows the levels achieved for each competency. The report presents specific competency levels with the use of a bar chart. The scale of the chart corresponds to the adopted level for determining the degree of achieving a given type of competency from 0, or 1, to 4. The specific levels mean the following: 0 no competency, 1 a low level of competency, 2 a below average level of competency, 3 an average level of competency, 4 a high level of competency. Next, you can see graphic results of the assessment of the competency level against the background of competency requirements for the profession, position closest and furthest to the examined person. The bar chart presents specific competency levels in relation to two professions, positions. On the left, there is a profession, position for which the levels of required competencies are the closest, whereas on the right a profession, position for which the distances are the largest. Detailed view. Now let's see the detailed view. At the top, you can download the test results in PDF format. Below you will see the detailed test results. In this table, all the professions, positions taken into consideration for a given field of study have been included. The order was established according to the distance measure, that is, the misfit to a given profession, position. The first place in the ranking is taken by the profession, position which fits best a given candidate's profile, his/her competency levels. Subsequent places indicate a larger difference between the candidate's profile and the requirements for a specific profession, position. Below you can see charts presenting the assessment of a given person's competencies in relation to the required competencies for a specific profession, position. The more and the less compatible positions. How to display results of a group of users from a given organization. To view results for a group of users, select the group from the menu, then go to Organizations. Generate the report for the selected organization, and either download the report as a PDF or view it directly on the website. In the table you can see the data presenting the competence level of each member of this group. This tool can also generate average results of assessments of a group of people taking part in the study in terms of specific competencies. The results of average ratings are presented in bar charts using the scale from 0 to 4, as in the case of individual end users. How to compare two test results for one user. The application also makes it possible to visualize changes over time in the level of specific competencies for a person who took part in the assessment at least twice. To compare test results, select the group from the menu, choose the user with at least 2 completed tests, select the tests you want to compare, and click Compare. The chart with results was prepared in the form of a summary of changes, in plus and in minus. Positive changes are presented by green bars, whereas negative, decrease in competency levels, by red ones. That's all. Thank you for watching. I hope you find this information useful and clear enough. Go4VocationalSkills is waiting for you.